Hello and welcome to this video. In this video, you'll learn how to remove and reorder columns in a query. Inside my Power BI desktop file, I've got some queries on the right that I imported from a previous video where I connected to a Microsoft Access database file. So to edit this query, I need to click on the Edit Queries tab and click on Edit Queries. So we're going to see how we can remove columns and also reorder the columns. I'm going to click on this Date Query tab here. So we've got all these columns here. If you look in the Applied Steps, I've only got 3 actions here. So any action I perform will be recorded in this Applied Steps. And if I want to revert the action or delete the action, all I need to do is delete the X. So the X here basically undoes whatever action you perform. To remove a column is fairly straightforward. You can just come here, so click on the name of the column, right click and click remove. That removes it. You can see it records the action, remove column. I can come here, right click on this and remove column, and it records that. So sometimes when you're analyzing data, you may want to analyze the data in a certain way, and that may involve you removing columns or reordering columns in a way that will make it easier for you to analyze the data. So I've removed some columns. So if I want to reorder the columns the way it is, all I need to do is drag it. So you can see here, I've got the name of the month. So if I wanted to bring this month here, I just drag. So the month becomes there. And then the name of the month is by that. And if I want, I can drag the year to come before the quarter. So we've got the month name and then the year, and then we've got the quarter. So I've reordered the columns in a way that will make it easier for me to analyze the data. So depending on what it is you're trying to analyze, you can always rearrange columns to suit your purpose, or you can remove the columns that you want. So if you want to undo the action, all you need to do is come here under the Apply step, click on the X, that removes that, and then click on the X again. You can see it has reverted back to how it was before I removed and reordered the columns. Let's take a look at another query. So I'm going to click on this product query. In a previous video, I did make some modifications to this product query. I split a table. I had a table called product and I split it in 2. So this is the original product 1, and then we've got product 2. So these 2 were combined. So I had to separate this product code from the name of the product. So if we look here, this product.1 has the name of the manufacturers. And if we take a look here on this manufacturers table, is the same information. So we have redundant data. This column manufacturer is the same as this column product. So I can safely remove this because it's now redundant. So I will right click and click remove, and that removes that. And for this here, I'm just going to right click and rename it to say product code. All right, so I've now renamed that, and then I can rearrange if I want to. For example, I can put all the IDs to this side. This is product ID. I can drag and move the manufacturer's ID next to the product ID, and then we've got the product code. I can drag and bring the segment to there, and then we have the category. If I want to, I can remove this manufacturer's column. That's because this manufacturer column is basically acts as a lookup to this manufacturer query here. So if I click on this manufacturer's query here, I've got a manufacturer's column and a manufacturer's ID. So because this manufacturer column is also present inside this manufacturer query, I can remove the column from the product query. So I just come here and just do a right click and click remove, and that removes it from here. So I've been able to remove the redundant columns and also rearrange or reorder the columns in the way that I want to suit my query. If you look at the applied steps, it indicates all the actions I have specified. If I want to undo all the actions I've performed, all I need to do is come here where it's got remove columns. I just click on that and click. It says, are you sure you want to delete this step? Deleting this step may affect subsequent steps, which could cause your query to break. So if I want to do that, I can click delete and also delete this one as well and delete that as well. Okay, and I'll remove this one as well. So my query has now returned to the original way it was before I made changes. So you can always undo your changes by removing it from the applied steps. So that's it for this video. In this video, I showed you how to remove and reorder columns within your query. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.